Hey, we are officially live now. Everyone should be able to see us and hear us. Let's just check those mics real quick. Everyone say hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, chat, let us know if anyone's muted, anyone's frozen, anything like that, and we'll try to get it fixed right away. Sometimes little glitches happen along the way while we stream. This is our weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay we do right here for Syrinscape. This is a special episode. We just came off of a particular campaign. This is going to be a special one-shot. I'll get into a description of exactly why and what and where we're coming from, where we're going, all that stuff in a moment. But before we do that, let's do like we always do. Let's go around the table. Everyone take a moment to introduce yourself, tell people where they can find you online, and then just do an introduction of your character. I know Mercury Rising, Rocky are new characters played by some friends here, Danny and Juicy. So when we get to that point, you can do a little bit of a description. Bronx, you can also do a little intro for Night Shift. We're a little more familiar with him. Thanks for returning and joining us. But yeah, let's get these intros started. Phil, why don't you start it off for us?
Hello, my name is Phil. You can find me at Scruff on Twitter. That's at SKKRUF. I am one quarter of a Roll to Cast. That's ROLE. We are an Australian tabletop role-playing podcast where we play a different game every single season, led by a different member of the cast. We are currently, we have literally just wrapped up Season 8, Starfinder. Finale dropped last week, so very exciting. Do a wrap-up. We're going to interview one of the creators very soon, who's very keen to talk to us. It's going to be great. And then we're going to reveal our next game, which we're in recording for right now. So very, very exciting stuff over at Roll to Cast. But here on the Syrinscape Cyberpunk, I play Bud, the solo of your dreams.
Nice, starting off proper. Ellen's not here. Someone's got to start it off. I'm loving it. All right, Brandon.
Yeah, I am Brandon Perkins, also known as DM_Brando. And yeah, I feel a little weird because I'm so used to Ellen and Rockette going, and I'm not used to being second. I'm uncomfortable. I need an adult.
There's probably not one here, unfortunately.
Okay. Nope. All right. That's good because I'm not one either. So anyway, we had this awesome game of The Last of Us 2D20 just this last Monday. This coming Monday, it's going to be showing up on the Cybernation Uncensored YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. I was able to pull a Rob and get a good cliffhanger in there at the end. So so I highly recommend watching the show because it is a ton of fun to GM and it's a ton of fun to watch from what I hear as well.
Oh, yeah.
Players seem to be enjoying themselves. So all is good. In fact, Vampire Bites, who's in the chat right now, is one of the players there. So yeah, they can tell you how good the game is too. Anyway, that's enough about me. Time to talk a little bit about Rush. Rush is the fixer of your dreams.
Nice, very true. And was a guest, still a guest, but almost becoming a regular here. Used to kind of be on the other side of the screen watching, now here playing with us, Bronx.
Yeah, so I'm Bronx Smash. You can find me on Twitter at Bronx_Smash. Yeah, so this is where I've been for a while now, and I've been actually enjoying it. So it's been great to be here, playing my character Night Shift for you guys. I guess I am Night Shift, and I'm the transportation guy of your dreams.
There you go. Hey, already jumping right in. Nicely done. And then, hey, today we have two special guests, both stream with Cybernation Uncensored. That's how I met, but do other things as well. And just happy to have both of you here for this one shot diving in. But go ahead and take a moment to introduce yourself, and then give a little description of your character, maybe a little deeper than just a one-liner. Maybe describe what they look like and stuff like that, just to give people a little more feel on it. But Danny, why don't you start it off for us?
Hello, I'm Danny, or Danny's Corner, or at Animated Pizza on Twitter, pronouns she, they. And today I'll be playing Rocky, our little funky Netrunner. This is my first time playing Cyberpunk Red, so I'm gonna do my best. But yes, Rocky, or R, is a sort of shorter, dark-skinned person with puffy white hair with red undertones to it. She wears this yellow sort of crop hoodie and these black pants with a bunch of like pockets and little pouches and bags strapped to it and little devices around her waist. And she's always seen wearing these headphones that have these little fox ears attached to them. And connected to those headphones, what looks like, are also these sort of cybernetic little like visors that sort of go across her face, and half of her face and then down to her neck seems to be completely robotic in some way.
Nice, well done. And also I want to point out, because it just dawned on me, I got everyone's character name in there, kind of threw this together, completely reversed the roles. I didn't switch Rockerboy with Netrunner, so like everyone watching, just know that Rocky is the Netrunner, Mercury Rising is the Rockerboy. So yeah, sorry about that. Little, not to confuse too many people, but maybe I'll remind people as we go here and there for anybody tuning in a little bit late. But yeah, and then our other friend, Juicy Garland.
Hi, yes, I'm Juicy. Juicy Garland. I'm a Boston area drag queen and super nerd. I perform in Cyberpunk Red on Friday nights on the Cybernation Uncensored Twitch channel. I also recently was in the Star Trek 2D20 game that is now on their YouTube channel as well. And that was GM'd by Mistress Winter, on whose channel I just recently did a Monster Hearts 2 one-shot, which I loved. And I will be doing a longer-term campaign every other week on that channel soon. I'm very excited for that. I also perform live in and around the Boston and New Hampshire area as a drag queen, and I'm excited about those things as well. So, Mercury Rising is a Vegas area drag queen who is sort of a drag mother of other up-and-coming queens who do the casino circuit in Vegas. She's a bit of a force to be reckoned with and a bit of a battle axe. She is tall. She's a little intimidating. She sports a mohawk, and her hair color is changing with her whims and often moods. And she is ever changing in her looks, but usually she picks sort of a funky punk aesthetic and loves shiny things. So she's usually dripping with things that glow and whir and shine.
Nice. Yeah, well done, and glad to have you here. Glad to have both of you here. All of our guests. We also forgot to mention Bronx, where Night Shift comes from, the Nomad from our monthly Team Phoenix Rising, which you can get in that raffle through our Patreon. But glad to see all of you over here on Syrinscape with these characters. Can't wait to bring them to life. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. I'm GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the Game Master here, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored, where we do all kinds of gameplay, GM tips, tutorials. I mean, just way too much content and things to mention. And it's not just me, lots of other GMs and content creators as well. Please check out Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch and subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, and tune into some of the live streams. We live stream almost every day of the week, sometimes multiple times in a day. So stop by and say hi and hang out with us. If you can't make the live, check out the YouTube. If you check out Cybernation Uncensored on YouTube, you'll see all the VODs there, as well as GM tips, old tutorials, crash courses. I have a whole new crash course tutorial coming for Shadows of Astarion, as well as Cyborg. I'm getting ready to drop. I've been working on, as well as some other fun things that you're going to see down the pipeline. Also, I mentioned the Patreon. Check out Cybernation Uncensored on Patreon because, yeah, you might be able to come and play with us. Like I said, we have monthly gameplay, all kinds of opportunities, voting. You could win a free Cybernation Uncensored shirt. There's just all kinds of cool stuff there. But before you show me any love, before you check out any of our players or any of that good stuff, first, show some love to Syrinscape. It's the reason we're here every week. It's an amazing tool for your gameplay. Whether you're a game master, a player, it's amazing. Go check it out. It's you get a free trial to sign up and give it a little test run. I know you're going to love it. Don't take my word for it. Dive in and check it out. We use it here. You can literally just put it on and forget about it. It'll randomize on its own, and then you can trigger sounds and stuff, or you can construct your own things. They have specific licensed sound sets for almost every game you can think of. If they don't, you can absolutely find something that'll work or construct your own. It's an amazing tool. So check out Syrinscape. Also, follow and subscribe here on Twitch and on YouTube. Show us some love because we do stream live here every week, and we would love your support. All right, that being said, the team just got off of Rush's mobile night market, cutting across the Badlands from Night City to Vegas. They just arrived in Vegas, and Alley Katz and Hades, played by Ellen and Rockette, dipped out. You know, they've recently engaged. They want to spend some time together. They said, hey, look, we just got off this big run. We're going to dip out. Rush just got a call from an old friend, Mercury Rising, saying, you know, I need to talk to you. Please come to my show tonight. I got VIP passes and backstage passes waiting for you at the door. So, you know, Rockette and Ellen's characters, Hades and Allie, decided let's run off and just have a good time while, you know, the boys go and do their thing and hang out and whatever. And they got night shift with them, so they decided let's go check out the show. So that's where they went. We're going to do a special one-shot today. That's basically what we're doing. But you know how our world is. Anything that happens carries on. People learn experience, all that sort of stuff. It's not like this is just standalone outside of everything. This is connected to what they just left. And afterwards, we'll continue on with all this kind of being old history that is there. So it becomes lore, you know, becomes our canon. So that's what's up. The team's here. There's not much of a recap I need to do, this being a one-shot. Anything else I should mention, or is that pretty good? We good to move forward?
I'm ready to rock.
Roll.
I will say they're saying you're like a little quiet, Rob, but besides that, we're pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, no, we'll let's do this. Let's get some Syrinscape sounds going and put the team into the city. Let's get everybody rolling. Let me also remind everybody that Rocky, the character, being kind of a Netrunner and working with Mercury Rising, keep in mind those roles are switched on the overlay. Danny, who's playing Rocky, also dove into this last minute. Thank you so much for joining us. But because of that, she just kind of got the book, just kind of going over the rules. So we're going to explain things as we go. Just be patient. There might be some times we do like some cinematic things. She can describe what she wants to do, and I might kind of help with the roles and things just to get things moving. We really appreciate her joining. But I wanted to explain that so Chad isn't watching thinking that she doesn't know what she's doing or whatever. Like, absolutely. She just got the book like the other day. So
I don't know what I'm doing. You were correct.
Well, hey, glad I pointed it out. So now people know why, you know? Okay.
Hey, if it's any consolation, I've been playing for months. I don't know what I'm doing. So
Yay!
Now you mention it, we've all been here for years, and we still don't know. So
I know. I just shoot people. I point and click.
It's
Me
true.
too.
And they're removed from the game.
It's true.
That's my new nickname for you. Point and click.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get the team over to Mercury Rising's club on the Strip. She's a high enough rocker. She's working tonight's event at a nice big club right on the actual Strip. Tons of neons, traffic. It's hard to find parking and get to this place, but Night Shift finds it. Mercury, what's the name of your club, and why don't you describe what it looks like and stuff as the team's kind of entering? I'll get the sounds going.
Yeah, so the club is called Heaven's Gate, you know, like... Oh my god. Oh my god, the word just evaporated from my mind. The cult. There it is. Yes. So when you walk in, there's a long bar on the side serving drinks. There are tables in front of a stage, and there is a performance. And of course, the queens, my girls, are out there. And of course, I am Mercury Rising, so everything has to be planet themed. Duh. So the girls are out there like stars going through space, And they are doing their lip syncs, their dances, their strip teases, and basically they are chaos. That's how I like it. And eventually I come out from the ceiling on a planet, and then I proceed to do my lip sync, my dance, my singing. I wow the audience. I am amazing.
I would like to think you even end the show with like, thank you very much. I was amazing and you loved it. And walk
Oh,
off.
of course. I mean, I don't need to say it, but I say it.
And yeah, that's what you witness. You do the Team Rocky. We'll say you're kind of side stage. You help work some of the lights and Netrunner sort of things for Mercury, but you both are backstage winding down. Had a successful event. Half of the crowd leaves, half of the crowd hangs out drinking. It's just a fun night. But yeah, Bud Night Shift Rush. You have your backstage passes. You got to witness a great show. You end up backstage where you find Mercury Rising chilling out with Rocky, maybe some fans and other people from the den. In fact, Mercury, why don't you explain what would you typically have there backstage? What would you and Rocky be doing? And Rocky, feel free to interject what you might be doing backstage after Mercury describes what's back there. Just paint a picture as the team enters the room, yeah.
So I suppose it's fairly rugged back there, like every freaking green room. So there are like pictures on the wall, old shitty couches, low tables, drinks. I've got my gigantic long nails on and they're clacking. I'm like, it's been ages! Oh my god! My favorite breeder, how are you? Apparently I just decided she's from Jersey. I don't know why. But yeah, like a couple fake plants off to the side, bright lights. Yeah, it's a green room, so it's not fancy, because no one gives a shit, but it's comfy.
What is...
Come on over here, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you doing?
And what does Mercury have? Like, what's on her, her list for backstage items? Like, bowl of M&Ms, only green, or...
Oh yeah, there is a bowl of purple M&Ms. They don't even make purple M&Ms, but somehow she gets them. Nice. It's in the rider. Yep. She is drinking a Cape Codder because she demands the cranberry juice. I don't know how they get it, but they do. I mean, she's rank 8. She gets her cranberry juice. And what does Rocky want?
Yeah, what's Rocky doing back here? How would she be hanging?
I think Rocky truly is just playing the most support side person currently. Like, they're like helping Mercury, like, cause it's probably hard to like get the drinks or food with her nails, so she's like helping her like with stuff like that. She's making sure like whoever like is over to guest is like being like, oh yes, thank you so much. Yeah, no, the exit is over there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much. See you at the next show. And like making it so it's like Mercury has her space, but also is able to interact with people. And because Rocky, I'm pretty sure, is aware that there are people coming and has VIP passes, they're making sure that the space is like welcoming and open and like essentially ready for whatever job Mercury has next set.
Yeah, very obviously, this is the one competent person in my life.
Exactly. Why don't you? And I know we did a little bit of backstory. You put some effort in there, and I love the names. Why don't you go ahead and name the one your den girls and guys that are not as competent, maybe the ones partying around you and kind of maybe some are passed out. But I love some of the names and things. Give a little bit of that. Oh god!
So around probably are these ancient drag queens who don't do anything anymore. Yeah. Yes. So there is my ancient, probably like 70-year-old drag mother who took me in a long time ago, Charlize Theron. And then there are my older drag sisters who at this point are probably in their 50s, Shredda Lettuce and Charlemagne. And they're sitting around in the comfy old chairs. Shredda Lettuce is probably smoking like this with like a sad old wig. I don't know why she's even in drag anymore, but she does it for the fun, right? Like they're just there hanging out as sort of an entourage, still keeping up the image of being drag queens, but they're just clearly too old to be doing this anymore. They should have retired and gone to Boca Raton with the other aging homosexuals like 30 years ago, but they still keep at it and keep going. And then there are the like younger queens that I am just ordering around and kind of glaring at, telling them to go do things because the show has to keep going on. And I'm just off stage for a bit between bits where I go on for 5 minutes to wow the audience and come back out.
Nice. And everybody, you enter to see all of this going down, as Mercury mentioned earlier, saying, come on in, come in, how you doing? And you all enter. I'll let you take it from there.
There she is. Long time no see.
My God, get over here.
You're just as beautiful as always. Come on, give me a hug.
Oh my god, I'm so glad to see you. Come, we've got to talk.
Oh, well, it sounds like from that message that you sent me. Is everything okay? You all right? Is it Margaret again?
No, this time it is not Margaret, let me tell you. Now come sit.
All
Have a
right.
drink. Hey, Bobby, get a drink over here. Come on. What do you want to drink?
Oh, well, I mean, could I order anything? Or like,
Anything you want, sweetheart. And your friends. Who are they? Who are your friends?
Oh, yes, this is Bud right here.
Bud
Howdy.
And this
Hey.
is Night Shift.
and Night Shift. Okay, and this is Rocky. This is my little rock.
Hello. Don't worry
Thanks.
about drinks or food. I
Thank
can
you.
handle it.
Thank you both for your hospitality. Amazing show. Congratulations.
Oh,
Yes,
shucks.
definitely.
I bet you say that to all the girls. So listen, I got a problem. You see all these girls over here? All these girls, they work for me. They work their tails off. I mean, they're half competent, and some of them, I mean, they're barely awake half the time. But you know what? They work their asses off. And the owner of this club, he's an asshole. He's got them all under shitty contracts, right? And he's got
I mean,
them
it's
under
Vegas.
mountains of debt. They can barely eat food. I mean, look how skinny they are, right? So I need some help. Now, Rocky here is a fantastic netrunner, but small and squishy. Can't exactly go sneaking around and causing mischief. But you guys, I know, can cause mischief. So,
I've been known.
would you mind helping me find the servers in this building? Because I know if we can go get there, we can plant a thumb drive, and then Rocky over here remotely can delete all that fucking data. And we can take care of all those debts.
Yeah, and just
My
A
girl-
little,
Good.
a little industrial action.
yeah,
A
and
little
just,
bit, just
and just one little thing I want to change about that is this is
Uh-huh.
Mercury Rising, your nice club. What is it? Heaven's Gate.
yeah.
Heaven's Gate. The one that you're referring to that seems to have everyone under debt, that's owned by a crappy owner and all that stuff, is actually off strip. It's actually in the combat zone of Vegas. It's kind of not as
Okay.
nice as this club. It wants to be. It's run by someone crappier. Let's put it somewhere a little dumpier because this club is too nice. It wouldn't do that to you or your girls. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that. Okay,
What I said.
let's rock on a little bit. I'll back up. So you see, there's this guy, and he owns a number of clubs. He's got this club under his thumb. He owns several others, but he keeps his shit down over a handful of blocks. And we got to get over there, get into the servers, pop in a thumb drive. Rocky stays safe over here. Does her little thing as a net run. I don't understand that. I never did. Fuck it. And then once that's done, deletes all the data. We hop out of there. Girls are fine. You up for the job?
Oh, well, yeah.
We might be able to slap in some eddies in there if we're lucky. Once we get in there, we might be able to find out.
Will they be fine? I mean, obviously, I'm good for wiping the slates clean, but does this guy need a lesson in how to run a business?
Well, I mean, after we take care of this, if you want to go in and maybe cause him a little extra trouble, who am I to say?
You know, I'd love to.
Well,
go ahead, bud.
oh no, you go.
I was gonna say I want to make that club name. I'm taking this Brockenwich from our Patreon. I did a little vote here. I like it. He had no idea what Mercury Rising's club was gonna be named, yet this was a Cyberpunk name he came up with. It's called Heaven Can Wait. Kind of makes sense in this, you know, like he's running a little offshoot club outside called Heaven Can Wait. I love that. Great. It works.
Even biting your style.
Yeah. And yeah, Mercury Rising doesn't exactly understand net running and stuff, but Rocky explains like, well, I have to be there. I have to be within 6 meters of the system to help and stuff. So like Mercury said, though, she's kind of squishy. Let's keep her protected. That's why she needs a team here to help. You know, Mercury Rising can definitely handle her own. She's a pretty tough rocker. She's been around. She's highly experienced, but you know, Rocky not so much. She needs a team. That's why you guys are here.
Can you tell us any more? Like, does this guy have a lot of gang goons on the payroll? We're expecting muscle.
Maybe just a few security, by the way.
I mean, we can dig up some information. I'm sure that's not a problem.
I've looked into it a little bit. I know there's security on the premises, but it's nothing that's too. It's not intense as it could be. You all look like people who can handle it.
We've done a few intense jobs, so this feels like it's within our wheelhouse, right?
Yeah, there was this Drift Nation once, and I said was because
it's actually my hometown.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now it's a reef.
Oh. Remodeling.
Yeah, a little bit.
I like your gumption.
Yeah.
They're no
Gone
longer
crap
drifting.
anyway.
They've settled.
Yeah, they really have.
I like that.
I think we can handle this. I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'm down. I can use the stretch after that long ride.
All right, awesome. A little Robin Hooding. I like this. Thank you. Because this has been bugging me. I mean, these girls, they can't work at the best if they're completely locked down by this shit. So, thank you.
Oh,
Not
well,
a problem.
Yeah,
All right.
not a problem indeed. We are in it to win it. This is gonna happen.
Wonderful. Rocky, do you think you can dig up any more information to help make this easier?
I'm
Maybe
already
some
on
plans
it.
for the club? I knew I could trust you.
Yeah, you can. Why don't you give me a library search check, Rocky? That you should have a skill there on your sheet called library.
Yep.
Search.
There we go.
Yeah, and
I
add
got
that
this.
with your. I think it's intelligence, and then give me a D10. Give me that total.
Hold on. Library. I found. Okay. I got there. 17.
Nice. Yeah, you get quite a bit of information. Yeah, this place is, off the strip. It's called Heaven Can Wait. It's run by a sleazy club owner. He's actually a fan of Mercury Rising. We'll determine how he kind of reacts to her when we get there. Maybe it'll be a roll, but you know that he's off in the combat zone. It's not even close compared to the clubs that are on the actual strip. Hence, probably doing shady things. There's even like different rumors, and past medias have tried to expose him and the club for doing shady things at kind of the smaller clubs like this, like incurring debt and just cheating at games for people, and then holding them in debt and under his thumb. Other than that, with that role, that they keep all data records and stuff on site. There's some rumors that you've uncovered and looked up that like they have a system there like any other place, obviously like a casino would. It's a small place, but that they have some type of vault where they keep chips and money and stuff, but also an extended vault, or in that vault or something to that extent, with actual servers and like individual data terms in there that keep all their records and things that aren't connected to the system. Like you have to get physically to them to deal with them and erase them, and it kind of confirms what Mercury was saying and needing to do.
Okay, so I've already sort of run through this a little bit since Mercury Rising mentioned it one time, because I wanted to see if I could do it by myself, but I can't. From what I can tell, there's a lot of rumors surrounding this place. The club owner is not a great guy, to put it very nicely, but he's a fan of you, Mercury, so maybe we could use that in some way. It's off the strip in this sort of combat zone. They're known for incurring a lot of debt and doing a lot of cheating in their games and making it so people sort of are forced to stay under his debt. So I'm not really the beat 'em up to get what you want type, but if you guys want to do that, that might fix things. But besides that, they have a vault there. All their stuff is on site, which is very useful. They keep all their systems there, and so they have a main vault, and then they have an extended vault in that vault that we would have to get to actually erase all the data. So that's sort of where we're heading. Any more questions? I will have the answer.
Vegas combat zone, huh? It's almost like being back home. Wonder how it compares.
Yeah,
Did you bring your ruby slippers?
I got my bike. That'll get me home real quick if I need to. No. So, what are we thinking? Are we gonna go in legit with Mercury as the face, and then we'll sneak off, or do we want to do the whole thing on the down low?
I mean, we could do both if you wanted to do that. I can go in through the front door.
Maybe I would, if I could give my input, I would maybe stay on the down low just for security's sake. And, you know, it might be better just doing like a quick in, quick out. And plus, if people see you there, Mercury, then I'm worried, you know, things might be said. You know, there's a lot of rumors that go around, and I don't want you involved in that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I definitely think quiet and discreet might be better. Unless we need to go loud at some point.
All right, then. Then we'll go in through the back door. Been there before. And then... Yes.
Okay.
We'll go in through the back door. We'll get to the vault. Keep an eye open as we do. Take care of anyone who's there.
That's what I'm here for.
Delete the data. And blast out. Lickety split.
All right. Well, we got ourselves a plan.
Okay.
Loose,
Right.
flexible, and involves me taking out some scumbags. I like it.
I like the way you think.
And someone said Eddie's, so yeah.
Yeah. You're just gonna blow them at the craps table later. Come on.
What, me? No,
Wait,
I
at
don't
the
think
craft
Cypress would
table?
like that.
That's not usually... Usually I make them buy me dinner first.
So what are we doing tonight? Or do you need a little cool down after your show? You were working really hard out there.
I mean, if you're ready to go tonight, I'm as ready as you are.
Oh, we're on holiday. Might as well.
Let me wrap up the show first, and then I'll get ready to go.
All right.
Excellent. Well, I'll take another beer if you're offering. Thank you.
Okay.
Bobby, get him another drink.
Yeah, and you're able to hang out, have some drinks, enjoy the small moment during your vacation before you get into another gig. And Mercury ends her show, you know, amazingly. Everyone loves it. Crowds loving it. We'll say, you know, you get down and it's everyone's cheering. In fact, let's get a little bit of that thanks to Syrinscape. And it's done. You end up finishing the gig. Everything winds down, closes up the place, as now you're kind of chilling out front of the casino. Heaven's Gate kind of takes a normal night after the event, where people can just gamble and kind of hang out, because you know it is Vegas. Things are 24/7 here. Nothing really shuts down except to clean maybe for an hour or two here or there, where services show up, or a bot maybe. But yeah, you're out in the street, you're on the strip, it's active as hell. Night Shift has his vehicle. I imagine Rush also has his dune buggy. So you got a couple vehicles, you're all together. You're only a handful of blocks away from this off-strip casino. You can go check it out, or go there, or do whatever you want.
Okay, so I guess I would load up my internal agent with the directions and get the car started up and ask who's hopping in.
I'll ride with you, big boy, if you don't mind.
You're welcome. If Rush is taking his dune buggy or not?
Oh yeah, and Bud has his cyber bike, his Harvey 100. That's right.
Come on back, yeah.
Should we be taking more than one vehicle?
That's a great question. I don't know if we could all fit in my dune buggy. But if y'all have, you know, something, you know, a bit bigger, then maybe we could all fit in one vehicle and have less of a presence when we ride.
I could
What
order
is
a
night
cab.
shifts?
Why don't I get a
What is
driver?
night shift? Well, night shift's a nomad, so they have a pretty good.
Yeah, I've got
right?
a large, high-powered passenger vehicle, like a sedan, so we can all five of us can fit it.
Oh, that works.
But if Bud wants to ride his motorcycle, that that might give us a little leeway there, an extra person.
I mean, if you don't mind, I mean, I do like riding my motorcycle.
It's part of his look, you know.
and then no one has to sit in the middle at the back, you know.
Exactly.
No one likes to sit in the middle at the back.
I usually do.
And you know it's gonna be Rocky, right?
Oh yeah.
Squeezed in there.
Yeah.
Why don't you
one
guys
always
all
gets
get
me.
in the fancy Nomad car, and then I'll back up on my bike. Just give us a little bit more option.
Okay.
You can run interference too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Well, you can go check it out, and when you go, it's a combat zone like any other. You just see lots of activities going on in the streets, abandoned buildings, run-down buildings. One's kind of being rebuilt and repurposed, and it's a definite step down from the strip. You kind of lack advertisements here. There's a lot of old flickering neon ones and things, maybe with the occasional bodega as an exception, but lots of big mega complex buildings also being built out here. What's that?
There's like a fight club in a car park as we go past.
Oh, yeah.
A ring of people and just people going at it in the middle.
Oh, most definitely. Maybe even a building on fire at one point that you pass. A post-gang fight with some bodies that you have to kind of drive around in the street. Just definite combat zone sort of things happening. But you make your way over to the casino, and you kind of pull up to the front. There's parking all just random in the streets and around the corner. One thing that you notice, it has a big front entrance that looks like kind of an extended hallway outside the front door. Then it opens up into the casino, which looks like it's all one level with the exception of kind of a rise in the back. But the back side of it also goes down, where you can kind of see from the street. It goes to a lower level. There's an alleyway that goes down there and access. And when you kind of drive around to the lower level, you see a lot of parking lots and an apartment complex being built up there. And you see another access, like it looks like an employee entrance back there from that alleyway. So it looks like a couple options. There's definitely an employee entrance on the bottom level, then up towards the top, the main entrance into the casino. And then you can tell where the building rises. There might be some type of internal second story or third level or whatever that might be. But that's what you see. I'll let you guys decide at your approach.
Okay, I would suggest we go down to the bottom instead of the front door.
Yeah. Mercury's gonna call Rocky and ask her to sort of check the map and make a suggestion.
Oh, Rocky's with us.
But yeah, everyone's together. Rocky has to be.
Everyone's together? Okay.
Yeah, we're all here. We're all here together.
Okay.
By the way,
yes, Rocky
before I
will
pull
do
down
that.
there, I want to make sure there isn't like a hidden gate or like barricade that can pop up from that ramp.
No. Down there's different parking lots and garages and abandoned buildings, street parking, but you can see where that alleyway kind of connects from both sides, the front street where it goes down and the back street from different parking options. But it just looks like old grated metal stairs that go up to a back door. It looks like there's an old drop gate on that door, but from this distance can't tell what's going on with it.
Okay, I just want to make sure there wasn't like those fancy like 10-foot riser poles that stick just high up enough to block vehicles from going through.
So what Rocky will do is, I would say they've spent the entire ride sort of just on this little tablet, so it looks like they've been working on something, and then by the time they get there, Rocky will try to see if they can get sort of layout or a map of the area if possible, of the inside of the club if possible, and if not, to see if there's any maybe security camera system they can look into as well.
Yeah, sure. You can at least, you have to get into the system in the building in order to access security cameras, because the internet during Cyberpunk Red is all fragmented and broken up, so hence why you have to be with the team, because you have to be within 6 meters of any system to access and stuff. But you can absolutely do a little research. There's data terms on every block. Even in the combat zone, you can find a working one nearby, we'll say, and jack in to try to just see if you're lucky enough to find some blueprints or more details about the casino, if that's what specifically you're looking for. So give me another library search.
Okay.
Maybe there's like municipal like data on like water lines and stuff that give you a bit of an insight into what the inside's like.
16.
Yeah, you can tell that you're not getting enough detail, but you can, for what the reconstruction has been, you're kind of didn't find out enough info, but you do find out that this used to be an old metalworking factory, like way back pre-Fourth Corporate War. And you can at least find some of the structure there, confirming that, yeah, there's a basement, there's an access to there, hence that back door. Whatever it's been repurposed or reconstruction, you know that there's like a basement level, a couple rooms back there, a few rooms at least back then. There used to be some type of old service elevator that they would use for storage, and then up on the working floor level that must have been repurposed into the casino. And then there was a top floor level that was used for a lot of the generators and fan work and stuff like that for the actual metalworking factory part. So you can kind of confirm the different levels at least, but not enough details on any of the reconstruction.
That's fine. You said there was like an old service elevator. Is that still a thing that's around, like functional, or has that been repurposed?
Yeah, possibly repurposed. It's internal. It looks like at one point it would access from the basement up to the top floor.
Ah, got you. Okay. Then looking at that, I can say, I think with where we're trying to go, I would say the back door. But we might have to be just a little more careful because it's a little hard to get the details, direct details on this place or anything without me getting closer.
We're always careful, right, Rush? Nothing ever goes wrong.
Yeah, electrified floors and gas and all kinds of business. We've been careful
Did I hear
about
a cow?
There
that
was a
made people
cow.
sick? Yeah, you
We're not
guys
talking about
just have the easy jobs. Easy jobs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, we got that job from
they say.
Nomads.
Whatever happens in
wasn't-
Vegas stays in Vegas, including the cow
That
shit.
wasn't It wasn't
All
my
right,
family
well.
that gave you the job.
Just,
Thanks,
Give me-
Shareable Horizon. There's a +2, by the way. I don't know if somebody... Ellen used to track those. I don't know if...
I got one. Is there an extra one now? I saw one earlier.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
another
one
one
just
right
came in from
Yeah, one
Shareable
more.
there.
Horizon.
Thanks, Shareable Horizon.
just wait 5 minutes, scoping the place out, see if anybody's walking the perimeter, and then we'll nip over all sneaky like to the back door. Rush here's a dab hand with a lock, and see if we can't find our way in through the back.
Yeah, why doesn't everyone
So
give me a
you-
perception? I like that.
Oh,
Ooh.
where is
Bud leading
Right,
the way
let's-
there with his solo perceptive skills.
That's me. Threat detection. All my points.
It's got to be awareness. There it is. Ooh, I got a 21.
Very nice.
Excellent.
Hey, hold on. Wait, hold on. Perception?
That's an 18.
13.
19.
14.
Nice. Yeah, you all, notice normal combat zone sort of things going on back here. Down the alleyway leading to that door, there's actually a broken light that flickers in and out. It's hard to tell what's going on. There's a lot of garbage going on back there. But you don't see, in the 5-10 minutes you kind of scope it out, you don't see much action coming and going, with the exception that you do see that back door open for a moment. You see what looks like some type of security, big thug guy. He looks like he has modded arms, almost like augmented gorilla arms that are larger than his body, which says a lot because his body is already huge. But he kind of steps out the back door, and then stepping right out behind him, Mercury, you see Bobby Bourbon, the owner of the club, as he steps out and just starts arguing with the security there, and you can clearly see him over there just arguing with security down the alley. You can't really hear him from here, but he's definitely arguing and talking with security for a while, and then drags him back in the door as they both head in.
Wow. That our guy?
That's the owner.
Ugh.
The son of a
Seems like a piece
bitch.
of work.
His
He's a
name's
real
Bobby.
asshole. Bobby Bourbon. You know he's a jerk. He's got an alliterative name. They all do.
Yep.
All right, well, no one's walking the... No... Your accent's bleeding into mine. Nobody's walking the perimeter. Nobody's walking the perimeter, so no time like the present.
All right.
And I'll we'll dash across the road to the back door.
So, yeah, you make your way up to the back door. Getting a closer look and still riding on your perception, because I don't want to take away those great rolls, but those ones over 17, like from Bud, you notice there is a security camera back here. You can't really tell if it's working or not with the condition of this alleyway in the building, but there is one there. It looks really crusty, and like if it is working, it probably isn't getting a great view. Other than that, there's a definite gate on the door that looks like it had an electric lock sort of key pass sort of thing going on, but that looks like it's actually broken, like it's been vandalized, and there's been kind of like a manual lock kind of welded next to it, crooked on top of it on this gate sort of thing. Yeah. What was that, Night Shift?
I was going to say, as we're walking up, with my perception, I've probably seen the security camera. I'd grab a piece of garbage, like a old fast food bag or something, and snagged up off the ground to get ready to just kind of sneak up behind it and just slide it over there.
Nice.
Just in case.
Yeah, you wedge it up over there.
Oh yeah, good thinking. You're a smart one.
And we will know if anybody's monitoring that in about 2 seconds if they start coming out.
Oh, good idea.
Everybody get prepared. No, it's just.
I hope so. Anyway.
Yeah, so do I. I hope I'm wrong on this thought, but before we start fiddling around, just wait a second and see if anybody does come to check it out.
Yeah, no one comes out. No one seems to notice anything with that camera. Yeah.
Okay, we should be good then.
All right. Want me to try my hand at this lock?
Sure do.
All right, let's do this. So,
pick lock. Yeah, lock picking. Yeah, because it's manual. The old digital one's vandalized. This is old school.
This is the most he gets his hands dirty these days.
What are you talking about? I've been shooting.
Oh, that is. It's just.
You get it popped open. Yeah, you get the deadbolt open. It's pretty rusty, pretty hard. You can tell, it's makeshift, but you get it open.
Man, that was tough. Almost bent my lockpick.
I've heard that before.
All right, stay behind me. Stay quiet.
So,
Bud's trying not to giggle.
I take our Netrunner pal there and tell them to just stay behind me. I'll be their meat shield.
I'll appreciate it. I need a lot of this. Thank you.
All right, so I'll push the door open. I guess everyone's fine with me taking point as the guy with the sword and all the guns. And I'll just ease the door open, have a look down, see what I see.
Yeah, you ease the door open. Give me another perception. For you looking
Sure
at the door.
thing. 20.
Very nice. Yeah, it opens up into what looks like some type of employee entrance locker room. You instantly can hear the sound of the casino just blaring in from up above. You can see that there's an open door on the other end of this room that looks like it has stairs that go all the way up alongside. And you can see lights glowing from there, like it's been left open. You can hear all the arcade sounds kind of coming from there. To the right, there's another door. You can see it says security. To the left of that, it says green room. And then there's a hallway that goes straight down, all the way down. There's like flickering lights. It's hard to tell where that goes. But you can see that there's a camera in this room, and you can see one at the end of the hallway when the light flickers and stuff, like a couple more security cameras. These look a little nicer than that one outside.
Is there a way in the room without getting on camera? Or is that
no? It looks like
is it pointed right at the door?
Yeah, it looks like these are bubble cams. It looks like it covers the entire room. The one covers the whole hall. Yeah, like you can see that. You can give me a stealth right now, just to see how sneaky you are.
See if my little look in.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, shout out to Stormwolf, our Alex Maxwell, our own promotion manager at Cybernation Uncensored. He just rewarded a +2 and a critical injury for this.
Oh, hey, heck yeah.
16.
Nice. Yeah, you're pretty confident that like you were able to get a peek without fully opening it, and like you feel good, like no one's been able to see you. Also, shout out to Syrinscape. I wanted to point out the Everyday Heroes new sound sets that we're using for their arcade mall thing. Works perfect for casino. Loving it. All right, let's go on.
Okay, so this opens into a locker room. There's a camera covering the whole room, but there's a door marked security just off the way. So as soon as we go in, get into that security room, ice anybody who's watching the cameras, and then we should have the run of the place, okay?
All right.
Understood.
Let's go.
So I grab my war club and go through the door with right behind Bud and Rush.
So I go in, probably a hand on the hilt of my sword, and straight through the locker room to that door marked security.
Nice. Yeah, you go right over to the door. It's not locked. Are you open?
Pull it open then.
Yeah, no, you open.
Yep.
Yeah, you open it up. Complete change in atmosphere. As you can see some screens. You can see some video monitor stuff going on here. You can even hear the occasional radio sound. As you can see, an old school sort of CB hookup radio, like a couple radios on chargers going. The occasional sound like I'll clear at the roulette table. Hey, anyone seen Bobby? Little things like that, little chatter, like people are on the line, but nobody's in here. Empty security room right now.
Rocky, what can you access from here?
I can find out. Give me 30 seconds. And Rocky will go up and see what she can access. She'll see if she can essentially find maybe a proper path to the vault using like these different cameras, and also maybe she could find a way to like loop certain footage from here. That might make life a bit easier already if they can just like loop the footage specifically in the rooms that are like passage rooms that are taking them from this where they are to the vault.
Oh, I like that
might
actually.
be easier.
Yeah, you can do all that. You'd have to get control of the control node in the system. Let's start with scanning the room, see if you can find an access point. So give me a 1d10 and add that to your interface. Your interface is your main roll ability.
Okay.
You should be, I think you're a rank 6, if I'm at least a rank 4 starting. I don't know if you increased your skills and stuff, because I know you're a beginning Netrunner, but I don't know if you used IP. But just take your main roll ability plus a 1d10.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Okay. If this wants to do the... Okay. 13.
Nice. Yeah, you find there's an access point in here. There's a definite system. Also with that, you can tell there's some type of system upstairs coming from the casino. Yeah, and then you can also tell that there's some kind of system coming from way down at the end of the hall. But that one looks like it's not connected to any type of remote access system. Like when you find systems and access points, you can pick them up and you can access them within 6 meters. Right? There's no internet, but you can kind of access them remotely as long as you're within 6 meters. But you're picking up a system upstairs in the casino, one in the security room you're in that you can access normally, it looks like, as long as you're within 6 meters. But the one way at the end of the hall looks like some other type of like hardwired system or something. But you're picking up 3 systems.
Got you. Okay. But there's one in here.
One in here that you can access right now if you want to. Yeah.
All I need. Yes, I would like to use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll watch your back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get in there and you're looking at a password 8 right at the top. So again, give me a 1d10 plus your roll ability, and you just got to beat a DV8.
Oh wow. 22.
Oh wow.
Is that a thing?
Did you click success?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. 22.
Yeah, you roll 10, you get to roll again.
Yeah, when you hear 10 exploding dice, yeah, you get more. That's awesome.
I did.
Yeah, you get right past that password. You're right at the top of the system. Now you have some options here. You could do, and keep in mind, Rush, Bud as team members, Night Shift as well. Anybody familiar with net running, feel free to help your teammate. We know that Rocky's new to net running. Maybe Rocky has a little more experience, but if you guys have ideas to help her along the way, absolutely chime in. But just to give you an explanation, you can do Pathfinder, which is an option to see kind of what's in the system before you get down there. That way you know kind of what you're dealing with. That's usually what Netrunners do.
I was going to ask as well what programs you had loaded on, because this point
Yeah,
in
you
a
need to
in a
load
net
those
run,
now.
yeah, is a good point. If you've got any like booster programs like buffing programs, extra armor or buffs, now's the time to activate them.
I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have something called the worm booster and the
Worm will.
eraser booster.
So if I remember rightly, Worm gets you bonus on password checks, backdoor checks.
On backdoor checks, yes.
Yeah, so that's
And
anything to
then
do with a
eraser is
password, which is what you just
cloak
did.
checks.
Yeah. So cloak is what you do when you reach the bottom of a network. You roll your cloak to hide that you've ever been there.
Oh, okay.
So that's what those two things boost.
Okay,
So
great. I would like to activate that.
Nice.
Each of those will take you an action to activate.
Yeah, and we can streamline some of this in saying that, maybe you can activate, whatever weapons you have, if you have like sword or things like that to attack any of those sort of boosting sort of apps or programs. We'll say you can activate all that. And then still, still run your Pathfinder. So give me your interface plus 1d10, and let's get you a Pathfinder at least at the end of that. So you have everything activated. You got through that password. Now let's see what's in this system.
11.
Nice. Yeah, that's enough to get through it. You see that this goes down 3 levels. It seems like a fairly simple system. The second level has some type of control node. That's definitely what you're looking for if you're trying to control things in the casino or whatever this might have access to, right? Down on the third level, it looks like there's some type of ID file. So there's a file down there that holds things. And it also looks like down on that third level, let me double check this. Yeah, there's a scorpion down there. So you know that there's a scorpion. Yeah, when they attack you, that can affect your move rate. But yeah, you basically know that there's a scorpion down there, black ice, that you would have to deal with if you get down to the third level. That's where the file is, but second level is where the control node is. But you find that, and now your turn ends using all your net turns, so you're ready to go now on your next turn with whatever you might want to do from there. Going back over to the team, you're all hanging out as Rocky accesses the system. She mentions, everything that we've been kind of talking about. The rest of you hanging out, it's fairly quiet. But then, why doesn't Mercury, Bud, Night Shift, and Rush give me a perception?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm probably watching the camera feeds in this room, checking no one's coming our way.
I got a 18 again.
19.
23.
12.
Nice. Everybody is noticing, on the cameras, you can clearly see that Bobby Bourbon character coming down the hallway with that security guard, like coming from that long hallway that went kind of up towards the casino. And he's coming down that sort of access tunnel stairs or whatever. He's got that big security guard with him. It looks like he's still arguing. And he steps into the green room where he's kind of standing there talking to him. And Mercury, you don't really notice it. Maybe you're more worried about Rocky and what she's doing in Access. But then you clearly hear Bobby's voice coming from the other room a little bit. Can't make out what he's saying unless you really try to notice or do a perception. But you didn't get well enough to notice. But you know he's in the other room. But that's what all of you notice.
Uh-oh. Guys, I think I need to go stop that from getting over here. And you might want to keep on going while Rocky's doing this. Don't waste time.
If you need to keep him distracted, I'm down for that.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Because we know he's a fan, so I can keep him in line. You keep on going towards the vault. Finish the job. All right.
We've got you on comm, so we'll keep you updated, and when we need to dip, we'll let you know.
All right. Awesome. All right. Good luck, and keep me posted. I got you in my ear. All right. I'll be back. Fuck. All right. All right. And she'll open up the door. Head on out.
Yeah, you head out there. What was that, Rocky?
No, just Rocky saying is something happening because she just heard Mercury panicking suddenly.
Yeah, and you can.
Nothing we can't handle. Keep going.
Yeah, and while you're in the system,
Just keep going. We got you.
Yeah, you see a little bit that's going on in meat space, but obviously you know something's going down. You're just focused on the system. But yeah, absolutely.
No, and just after a beat, there's like a pause, and then you're gonna hear Bobby. Hey.
Exactly. Yeah, and the door closes, and then shooting over to Mercury Rising. Yeah, you step out, you say that as Bobby turns around, just looking surprised that you're there. Oh my goodness! Here, look at this. Wow, well, Mercury, you got me rising. What are you doing in my club? What are you doing in my club? What are you doing down here in the green room? You finally coming to do some shows here, huh?
So Harvey told me you were looking for me for a job, and I heard you pay. So I wanted to have a conversation with you about this.
What the frack are you talking about? I've been trying to get you to come here for a couple years now. Obviously, yeah, you must have heard this. So what? You gonna come and perform? Hold on a minute. Listen, just man the frickin' screens. Look, just do the security stuff. Stop letting people steal from my tables. He's like arguing with the security. He points at the security door room.
Wait, hold on a minute. You know, I could go for a drink. Why? Can he get us a drink? Come on.
Give me a persuasion, Mercury.
Absolutely.
Don't forget you got some +2s. You got some luck just in case you need them. It's up to you.
Yeah. I will need a +2 to get a 14. That feels better than a 12.
It does.
Yeah, that's fine. You've got them. But yeah, you do that. Of course. Yeah. Okay. That can maybe work. Let's get. He agrees with it. Let's get a little bit of a charismatic impact. I want to see the level of this. So look, give me charismatic impact. So you're just going to take your charismatic impact plus the 1d10.
Yep, and that is a 15.
Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah. Anything you want, Mercury. Look, you're gonna play my club. Yeah. Get a bottle.
Let's talk.
Bottle.
Yeah, we got let's talk about what we can do, what it's gonna cost. Yes, and you know what? Let's get some snacks. You know, I came down here. They told me you were down here, so let's have a conversation.
Yeah. Well,
and me.
I was, but I got to keep this jerk off in line. Let's go. Come on. He starts like pushing security up the ramp. Go get the drinks. Look. No stairs for you. Look, fancy elevator. Look what we got put in. He starts taking you down that hall where there's a flickering light, and you see an elevator there. Takes you in there. Takes you up, boom, you're up on a casino floor. But before we get to that point, let's get back to the team now, as it looks like Mercury successfully deterred Bobby Bourbon and security out of the room, as you can kind of hear and you see on the security cameras.
And everything I can do to buy them time.
Yeah, back to security room. Anything, Rush Bud, night shift, or are we hopping back in the system with Rocky?
What I'm going to do is, you said there was like walkie-talkies that they were using. I'm going to grab one for me, Bud, and Rush, and hopefully they have little earbuds to put in, so we can hear what security's saying if we have to leave this room.
Going to get Bud to put in one of those earbuds. Sorry, I know that's stupid. All right, yeah, you can absolutely do that.
I liked it.
You know, thank you. You will not die in this session. Your character will live. No. So. Yeah,
I win.
They're very modern, radios. I would imagine exactly little remote, almost Bluetooth-esque ones, not even wired and stuff. Like, this is the dark future, even in a crappy club like this. But yeah, great thinking. You have those. You plug them in, and instantly you hear security chatting with each other. Guy at the door talking about his drone needs charging. Please get the replacement up here. You hear another security talking about at the bar and mumbling some stuff about Bobby Bourbon and saying, need to get more drinks, stuff like that. Like, you definitely hear there's a few security guards chatting about different things. But Rocky, back over to you. You're in the system. You have all your moves. You have all your programs loaded. And like I said, we can be a bit cinematic since you're new to it. So just tell me kind of what you want to do. You can use movements are free, by the way. You can drop down, to the level and stuff. But there's a password 8 down there. You would have to get past, but you can drop down to the second level. The third level is the one with black ice. That if you go down there, you're gonna have to fight. Yeah.
Okay. Just one clarifying thing. If with the whole vault stuff, to actually get in there and like erase the data, does Rocky have to physically be at the vault with the other 3, like there?
Well,
or can they do it from here?
Yeah, the thing is, you can tell that the actual servers that hold all the debt and things that she's trying to erase aren't connected to this server. Like, you can't just go delete them
Right.
right now from here. Like somebody has to go to those servers and access them, and we'll say even put in that thumb drive Mercury had that you made or you custom made from a Netrunner apprentice or something, because Mercury mentioned that thumb drive. So we'll say that it's not a system access thing. It's something hard that the team could do. They don't even need to be Netrunners. As long as they can get to them and get into that vault within a vault and plug that in, it'll run its course and delete debt and stuff. Yeah.
Got you. Oh,
I like that.
cool. So then I would like to was I able to sort of do the thing with the security footage so that it
You'd have to
can
get down to you'd have to, like, the second level has control nodes where you could go and control things in the casino or whatever. The third level has the file. The file is typically where the camera feed is shooting to, so you'd have to get down to that file where you know there's a black ice, you have to fight a scorpion. But you'd have to get down to that file to manipulate it, to do what you need to do, to take everyone off the camera footage and leave a little cloak and stuff. If you want to control things like opening doors and unlock things, the vault, lights, casino, you'd have to get to that control node on the second level.
Okay, I would like to do that then. That seems like a good idea. I like to get down to that.
Just so you know, movement is free. You can like move around as quickly as you, as like the speed of thought, basically, and then so your actions are solely for actions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So if you drop down, you still have 4 actions left.
Yeah, and give me your interface plus 1d10. Let's see if you can get past that password 8.
13.
Nice. Yeah, you get right.
Did you use your worm?
Yeah.
Plus 15.
Oh, well, even way past
easy.
that 8. Yeah, easy for Rocky right now. And we'll even say this is one of the first like kind of out mission gigs that you do. Usually you kind of stay at the den, you kind of work with Mercury and the club and the events, and it's kind of first time out in action, but you're killing it. You're getting through the passwords, you're rocking this. You get through it, you're facing a control node. Down below you on the bottom level is the file and the scorpion. On this level now you're past the password and you're looking at a control node, and that's a control node 8.
I think I will try and essentially take control of this control node. To let's see. I can use the control node to essentially open the vault from here.
Maybe. Control nodes have all kinds of things you don't know until you get in there. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to attempt that, or at least to get in there.
Sure. Yeah. Give me your interface plus 1d10. Just got to beat an 8.
Would this include my worm as well?
No, I think
that's
just
the
the
first
password. Yeah.
control.
Oh, got you. Okay, 9.
Oh, just made it. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you pop it open, and you're looking at basic club controls. You can see lights, speaker, sound system, hologram, advertisements. Front door locks, back door lock, which is flashing red saying inoperable, broken, needs repair. Then you can also see vault access door. But you can tell, just like when you kind of did your scan, it's not giving access to the hard vault systems and stuff, but this seems to at least give you access to the vault. You can also see you have access to the elevators. You can see that you have access to some environmental defenses too. It looks like up in the casino there's a blood swarm that you could trigger. It looks like there's electric flooring in most of the hallways, including the green room. It looks like the elevator has sleep gas. It looks like in the vault there's some drones. It looks like maybe 2 drones plugged in chargers right now. It looks like they, they're not controlled by a demon or something. They look like they're maybe perimeter drones or activated. It's hard to tell how they're controlled, but you can see that there's a couple drones in that vault that's locked up. And there's some sleep gas in there as well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would like to. And I specifically would just like to do these things that are only in the path that we're going, that is going to take us physically to the vault. So hopefully it's not too noticeable, but I would like to get rid of the electric floor and open up at least the main vault. And would I know if it takes the elevator to get down to that floor?
Yeah, there's an elevator goes down. It looks like it goes in that hallway, kind of where Mercury went up to the main floor. But then there was also that access sort of stairway and ramp off to the side that goes on the side of the green room, that other door where Bobby Bourbon came down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think I'll probably just for the sake of trying to get rid of the sleep gas that's in the vault as well. See if I can turn that off. And then if I can, turn off the defenses in the elevator as well.
Yep. Yeah, you can
Just in
absolutely
case.
do that. Yeah, you turn them all off. It looks like you're not sure how they're triggered. Like I said, there's no demon. Maybe it has to do with access pass or perimeter stuff. Sometimes these things are automated. Sometimes these things are just, you turn them on when you're shutting down for the night. Obviously, this is a casino. Who knows how they're doing it here? But you turn off the electric flooring, like you said, in the green room, the hallway. You turn off the gas in the elevator, so that won't trigger. You turn off the gas in the vault, and you unlock the vault. And when you hit that switch, all of you almost feel a little bit like the floor rumbled, or like the structure of the building almost went like when she unlocked the vault. Like that must have been something pretty hefty.
Okay.
Wow.
And you still
that rocked my world.
and you still have some moves, Rocky, too, if there's anything else you want to do. But otherwise, you did all that so far, yeah.
If I can, I would like to move down to that third floor. I'll risk it. Yeah, I'll do it. Anything for Mercury. I'll go down to that third floor.
Yeah, you drop down instantly facing a scorpion. So you got to do a speed check. So give me your roll ability plus 1d10 as always. Keeping in mind, anytime we do internet stuff, Netrunner stuff, it's always going to be your roll ability.
Interface.
Yeah, interface plus 1d10. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can add luck any of those rolls as
luck
well.
plus 2s, any of that stuff. If
You got 2 plus 2s.
Nice. Okay. I have 2 plus 2s. Great. I also have the sword. Do I know what does that do specifically? Sorry.
For
I have,
attacking the scorpion,
program.
yeah, that does the most
It's
damage.
for attacking, yeah.
Oh, okay. Got
That's
you.
good.
I got a 22.
Nice. Yeah, you jump down as the
Okay.
scorpion just kind of turns towards you, tries to do a little swipe, but it doesn't get the jump on you. You actually just kind of move effortlessly. You did your Pathfinder. You knew it was there. It didn't know you were there. You got the jump on it, so now you can take an action. You want to attack it?
Yes, indeedy. I'd like to
Cool.
get rid of it.
Yeah, give me your same thing. Your interface plus 1d10.
If you're using a sword, it might come with a built-in bonus as well.
That should give you a plus 1, right?
So I think a sword has an attack of 1.
Yes, attack of 1.
Yeah, so it's interface 1d10 plus 1.
Plus 1. Yeah.
Okay, great. Do we have any more plus 2s?
Yeah, we got 2 plus 2s unless you used one already.
I haven't yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
use
you
one
got
of them
2.
for
Go ahead.
this. Yeah.
I would like to, because
Yeah.
I did get a -2 somehow. So I think with the plus 2 and with the attack, I think I just got a 1.
Yeah, well...
I don't think it's worth it then.
Yeah, the other thing too
Okay.
is my homebrew is if you're going to use luck or a plus 2 after the roll, it's got to be for double the cost.
Yeah.
So you got to claim that you're going to use
Okay.
luck or the plus 2 prior to the roll. Moving forward here, I forgot to explain that. So now moving forward, that's how it'll work. But
Great.
knowing that, you didn't have to burn that plus 2. You guys can still hold on to that. So hold on
Okay,
to that
great.
plus 2. So that one was a fail, but you still have another action here. If you wanna
I'll try
still-
and
Exactly.
I'll try to get it again. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, go for it.
But this time you can
You're
only
gonna-
use your sword once per turn.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So now you have to do zaps, which don't do much damage. Unless you have more swords loaded.
Nope.
Or the other option is to just do what you wanted to do and then jack out before the scorpion can hurt you again.
Oh, okay.
So there's a couple of tactics for net running. You can either like fight all the black ice one by one and kill them, or you can do the hacking that you need to do, and then if you use an action, one of your remaining net actions to safely jack out, you can just leave before the black ice can do any more damage.
Okay.
Also, I just
Okay.
noticed a Kia's TPK rewarded something pointless and random. Let's say while Rocky's deciding what to do and mentioning there's a scorpion here, and Mercury, you're up there having a drink with Bobby Bourbon as the security just comes back from the bar, and Rush Bud, night shift hanging out, watching security cameras on. All of a sudden, there's like this like spray noise, and you feel like a mist hitting your skin. All of you in different rooms, and all of a sudden there's this overwhelming smell of like synthetic jasmine mixed with like a cologne perfume. It's like mixed with like oxygen enriched air, like he's trying to make it like a nice casino, like in Vegas, like, you know, pumps oxygen in to keep you awake 24 hours and like puts like a nice smell in there and all this, but it's just like real obvious synthetic smells and like overpowering. It's just really odd. And the second it comes out, like it keeps going, and then like you hear on the security radios all of a sudden Bobby Bourbon like, yeah, what the hell, it seems like it's stuck again, somebody get that thing loose. What, oh my god, this is stinking so bad. And all of a sudden it's like clicks off and stops. All right, fine then. Jeez, that was just something pointless.
My mouth was open and everything.
Your mouth was open.
I looked for, like, we're in the locker room area, right? Like the dressing room area.
You're in the security.
I looked for a towel. Yeah, well, yeah, I kind of looked for, like, I don't know, like a towel or something to wipe that
There's one
off. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, Rocky, you you have some options. Yeah, you could slide past it, try to get by it, try to just do some action without it. You can fight it. You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rocky's a very in and out sort of attacker. Yeah, they're gonna try to just work by it then.
Nice.
Gotta get this done quickly.
Let's try to slide by that thing. Give me your same thing, interface 1d10. And if you have any programs to help your slide, I think what is it?
Speedy Gonzalez or
Speedy Gonzalez, I think, is for this initial speed check, right? Does that also help a slide? I can't remember. There's something.
I can't remember what slide checks are.
It's fine. I don't have it anyway. I would like to use the +2 to make that. Is that worth it? Should I just take the 6?
Yeah, it's probably not worth it.
I'll take a 6. I got a 6.
Nice, yeah, and that beats it. The Scorpion's perception, it doesn't see you. You get down, it tries to attack on that little initial speed thing. You take a swipe, miss it, and then you just dip down a level as the Scorpion's like still in attack mode and just can't really figure out where you went. But you drop down to the next, or I guess you would have to drop, go up a level to get away from it. Go back up to the control node or jack out, right? So which do you want to do?
Or do you want to get that file?
I was going to say, is it possible for me to get the file?
Well, no, slide, you'd have to like leave the level. Sliding is kind of getting away from it, yeah.
So what might be, sorry to
No, absolutely.
No, you're good.
Might be, so instead of sliding, just do the ID stuff, and if you can get it done and finished, then just jack out.
Yeah, okay.
If you do a safe jack out, you don't get hit by black ice. It's only if you like do a sudden jack out that you get hit by the black ice that's on you. So
I want to do what I came on this level to do, which was to access those files specifically. So if I can do that,
you drop down and you used a sword, so you got 3 actions left, right?
Okay.
If you don't do the slide, so you can try the ID twice, and once you're finished,
still have
you have one action left to.
Yeah, do your virus and cloak thing for the cameras. You know, like you want to erase yourselves from it, and like you're not there. Don't forget that. That'll take an action. You need an action for cloak and an action to do the camera footage, and an action to access that file. So you need to use all 3 of those actions. You know, to do.
If you're still in there, after those next action, the Scorpion gets another shot at you, basically.
Yeah.
You might have to take 1 hit, but it might be worth it.
Yeah.
I'll risk it. I would like to do that.
Take 1 for the team.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, go for it. Give me your interface. Let's get you in that file. Let's see if you can get in there. You just got to beat an 8. The system's fairly simple. Bobby Berman's not a big tech guy.
If you like roll the same number as it, is it like meets it roll? Like if I got
it usually goes to defender, but I streamline it. We'll go it if you meet it, you beat it. That's fine.
Okay, great. I will have to use a +2, so it's 8.
Nice. Yeah, if you use it after 2, it would be a 1. If you use it prior, then it would be an 8. So either way, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll give you access. You get in there, you get the file. You can tell like the security camera footage is pouring into here. You can see in real time. You guys in the security room, you can see the green room, you can see the casino. You actually see the casino active, people gambling and doing things. You can see Mercury up there having a drink, you know, bullshitting with Bobby, and some people you see security standing by him, just, you know, all that. But yeah, you can do a virus here to kind of get you all, you know, out of the camera footage. I would suggest you do that at the very end. Like, it would probably be better to hang out in here while the team tries to do what they do. Like you said, you might have to fight a scorpion, you might have to take some damage, but it really is the only way to cover up that footage is by doing it at the very end, you know? And then you're also nearby, unless you make something that is like timed to do in the future. That'll be a bit more difficult and take more time though. But then the other thing about being a system is if you need to hop up and get control over the control node, you're right here to do that as well. That might you never know. So I'm just trying to give you all the options, all the scenarios and stuff, because you being a new Netrunner. I'm not trying to metagame too much, you know, but I'm trying to at least let you know.
It's complicated. There's a lot of options. Yeah.
It is. You jumped into a complicated role, but I'm glad you did, though. The team needs a Netrunner, so this is good.
Okay, good. I will save the camera thing for later then. What am I able to do with the access to these files here? Am I able, like, what are my options with that specifically besides just the camera?
You could copy files. Anything that, like, all that footage, you could copy it and save it. Could be useful later. Yeah, I don't. If it's just camera footage, is there anything else there with that, Rob?
No, you're seeing all the camera footage there. Other than that, you see like a normal schedule. It looks like it's a schedule for employees, people running the different tables, who's running what security, like just some generic work stuff. Yeah.
Great.
So I just say back up everything you got there, and just hang out there. If you want to move up one level after you could be at the control node then. So copy anything just in case it's useful later, and then you can slide back up.
I'll allow this if you want. You know, yeah, you had that great slide roll earlier. Let's keep that. You've accessed a control node. You can now do another action if you want, and use that slide next, or use the slide now and get back up to the control node, because that was such a great roll. I don't want to take it from you. You can absolutely slide back up away from the scorpion when you want to.
Hold on. I'm looking at my options.
Like PWB said, you can start programming the virus now to lessen the time when you plant it eventually. So yeah, you could do that because it's going to take a good 3 to 5 minutes to do it. So maybe you can work on that a bit. Maybe you could use your slide to get away from the scorpion, and then work on that a bit if you have a successful roll. And then that could kind of kill some of the time for when the time does come to drop that into the bottom level.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yes, I would like to do that. Yes, that sounds good. Thank you. I would like to do that.
Yeah, let's do that. So you use the great slide. You've already rolled. You get away again. Just like I described earlier, the scorpion's kind of confused. It was going to engage in battle, but you copy all the files. You slide up to the top level, and now you're going to try to start working on that virus that eventually you're going to drop to take you all out of the camera footage. So let's work on that virus. Give me your roll. Give me your same thing. Interface 1d10.
9.
Nice. That's enough to get it going, but it is going to take the full 5 minutes to get this, which is quite a long time in combat or role play or all that, as you know. But you get to work on it. Yep, you're up there on it, and you're right near the control node. If you need to pause work on the virus and get on the control node if needed, at least you're there. Back over to the rest of the team watching security cams. Nothing much has changed. Rocky's doing her thing up to Mercury. You're up in the casino. It's loud. It's busy. People are gambling. They're kind of partying. There's just kind of chaos going on, and Bobby is just going over and over again about you coming to the show, put on a gig. Like, look, the stage is up there. No one's even performing tonight. You can get up there right now and start performing. I'll give you a little cut of the door or something, or if not, we can schedule in the.
Yeah, no, of course I can't do it tonight. I mean, I have to plan these sorts of things. I'm a performer. I have to be prepared, Bobby. You know this.
I know. Okay. Yeah, Bobby Burba gets a little ahead of himself, Okay.
I mean, we're excited, right? Like, we want to put on a good show for the audience.
I get very excited. Very excited. Mercury, you get me rising every time I see you. I can't even explain it. But look,
I have that effect on people, I understand.
We're going to get you on the books. We're going to do this. We're going to get you going. I'm very busy since we don't have a performance. I got to make sure everything else is running fine. Give me a persuasion to see you kind of keeping them going, or conversation, whichever you want to roll right now. I'll let you lean into your strength if you're persuading them to stay, or if you're just trying to keep conversation active. Either way, either one works.
Yeah. Conversation is under what skill type? Social.
Social. Yeah.
Social. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Can I go with persuasion then?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. 16.
Nice. Was super busy, no performance, but I hope you appreciate this. I'm putting everything on hold, all my responsibilities, to give you my full attention tonight. Everything's about Mercury rising.
Understand, I am a performer who puts on a good show. I bring in an audience. I sell drinks. I make sure people are entertained. They will keep rolling their dice and spending their money in your club, and you know that.
Oh, this is what I love about it. All right, so let's start planning this. Let's talk dates. Let's talk availabilities.
Of course. So what kind of a show that I can bring do you want on your stage right there?
Yeah, and
What sort of flash do you want me to bring to your wonderful place?
And he goes on explaining, different show options, things he wants to do. Obviously, it's the typical, show that you always put on. He wants chaos. He wants it to be sexy. He wants you to bring all of your troop, all of your den. He wants everyone there, and he's just going on and on about it. And you're successfully keeping him busy. You're keeping that conversation going. He's obviously a fan. Now, you don't know how much longer you can keep him with this same conversation. Obviously, that might change in the near future. But for now, you've got him. Hey, thanks, Vampire Bites. I got a -2. That's for the GM, so you all are in danger now. I've got a little bit of help. Vampire's got my back. But back over to the rest of the team. Rocky's in the system. She's working on her virus to cover you up on security cams when the time comes. She's near the control node. She's opened the vault. She's got everything going. Mercury's distracting security. You've got the thumb drive. What's everybody doing?
You got a path to the vault?
I have the path to the vault open now.
Looks like it's down.
Flick it to my agent.
Down at the end of the hall, yeah.
Okay.
And you got all the traps and everything turned off?
Yes, I did.
All right. You need to stay here for a few minutes, make sure we're erased, right?
I'm pretty sure I'm working on a little thing over here, so I might just need maybe just like 1 more minute, maybe 2, possibly 3 if we're
keep your head down. We'll make this quick, all right? I've got the thumb drive.
Okay.
On me.
Yeah. Keep me posted, please.
Of course. So we're gonna head down the corridor in the direction of the vault. Again, hand on hilt of sword.
Okay, I'm gonna stay back with Rocky. I'm gonna stay back with Rocky. You two can go down to the vault. That way, if anybody comes down to intercept you guys, I'm here, or if they need somebody here for them.
Oh,
we're in 3 different places. No way this can go wrong.
Actually, there's actually many ways that can go wrong. That's why I'm about to talk against it.
That was okay.
What is it okay if how is this going to work? Because with the way the system works, I'm just a little worried. Maybe you two can go in and sort of make sure the area is clear, and then me and you, night shift. We can follow behind and make sure we can quickly sort of all be together at the final point, because I sort of need to be a bit closer to make sure this all goes smoothly. Because
I'll get the thumb drive inserted and let you know if I need you to tweak it. All right.
Great, and then we'll meet you guys down there.
Great.
With you, Bud.
Let's move.
Yeah, you can do that. Night Shift kind of sits back for a moment as Bud and Rush make their way down the hallway, the flickering light. As you pass that, you see the elevator off to the left. You make your way over to what was the vault, where the hallway kind of ends with an abrupt, hard right turn. You can see a vault door open that looks like it was, structured into this building post-renovation, because you can see where kind of the hallway breaks open. You see exposed bricks and old rusty rebar kind of bent out, where like this steel frame has been kind of put in beyond that. It's pretty crazy, but obviously some effort was put here. But that door is open. It looks like it's more than a foot thick of some type of reinforced steel. You just smell real musty, almost like a metallic sharp taste in the air, a smell in here, like it's rarely open. You can hear like the buzzing of some servers and some things going on in the distance. But just in this front room, you can see a bunch of like cases and things. It looks like stacks and bags of like chips and stuff to be used in the casino. Some cases, you can even see like some loose eddies and stuff. Like this definitely seems to be some type of like vault room where, cash and chips and things like that are kept. But beyond that, you can see at the other end of the vault, kind of the extended vault, as Rocky explained before when she was getting the info in Mercury. There's like this extended vault on the other end with a big drop gate. It looks like it's a manual gate. There's some type of manual hold like lever on one side, and on the other side of the gate there's some type of imprint sort of plan. It looks like you need some type of palm print or something, like it's a scanner. and then the gate is dropped down over that. Beyond that, you can see there's clearly some type of other vault door or something. But that's what you're looking at. Back over to Mercury Rising. You give me a perception while the team enters that room.
Yeah, absolutely. Perception. 11.
11. Yeah, you don't notice much else but Bobby Bourbon kind of, flirting with you, trying to continue on the conversation and stuff. But it's so crowded, it's hard to notice anything else, especially with the flashing lights and all that going on. But just down.
Let's keep this professional.
Yeah,
okay.
Night Shift, you give me a perception. No promises, he says.
That's another 18.
Nice. Yeah, Night Shift, all of a sudden, to your surprise, just with literally a few seconds notice, you just happen to hear like the grunt and cough, somebody talking to themselves like, this Bobby Bourbon, he just doesn't appreciate the work we do. As you see that big security guard pop right around the corner of that hallway into the green room, just kind of look at you and just lock eyes in a sort of shocked moment that somebody's down there, that anyone's down there. And this is where we'll take our 5-minute bio break. Don't anyone go anywhere. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't forget, we leave the mics hot. So team, talking about plans, things like that. Chat, feel free to contribute ideas. We leave the mics hot. Let's keep the cursing and craziness down to a PG level. Yeah, we'll be back in just 5 minutes.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna search my legs, get a drink as well. So.
Be right back.
Hold down the fort.
Back.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hope I'm doing good. Being a good net person. Trying my best.
You're doing great. Don't worry about it. It's
Thank you.
Net running ain't easy.
But someone has to do it. Oh, I forgot to. What am I doing? Okay.
Okay, can you all hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Is anybody talking?
We're here. I'm talking now. Can you hear us still?
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Brandon, can you say something for me really quick?
Yep. I'm talking right now.
Did you say something?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear?
I don't think he can hear us.
Say something again?
Yeah, can you hear us now?
Oh, anybody there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Every time I hear hear Mercury say Bobby, I just want to say Linda.
Yeah, it enters my brain every dang time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Linda, I'm stuck.
And then Rob just named the casino owner Bobby, so now I'm just doing it consciously.
I don't know.
I kind of love it though.
Okay, can you all hear me?
We can hear you.
Brox. Can you hear
Okay,
us?
good. Oh,
Hey, there we go.
I had a goof.
It's okay, we fixed
Hopefully,
it.
I didn't mess up the overlay because I know Rob will be mad.
I think we're all back in our original positions. We should be alright.
We should be, yeah.
Yeah.
We're okay.
I accidentally powered off my headset and it didn't automatically reconnect to Discord.
Got you.
As far as I know, it actually goes in alphabetical order, I think, the window order,
Okay.
I believe.
So, I get to deal with Grape Ape there.
You got this. You're so good.
Yeah, I can nip back. It's okay.
You got this. You said me
I'm
shield.
going to use a little fast talk and persuade on him.
I don't know. We
Yeah.
might need one of his hands, so it might not be a bad
That's
idea for
true.
Bud to go back there and just cut that off real quick, and then.
Yeah.
No, let me at least distract him. I got an idea.
All right.
I'll
We'll
say it
try
over
and get
the
through
air so you
this.
guys know.
Bio lock here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the last thing I heard was him like, "Oh, this is Bobby, whatever, blah blah blah, boss, Bobby." So I'm thinking, night shift's thinking like I can use that. Like, oh man, these performer types, man. I know my boss is up there with them right now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Rocky might want to hide.
I'm gonna make sure the door's closed. Like I'm gonna be like, just slowly as I walk to meet up with him, I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Yeah, but Rocky's small. They'll just just like sink a little bit, and it's fine.
Trust me, he's not getting in the room right now. This is why I stayed.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a good call.
Yeah. Don't forget those environmental defenses too. You might be able to.
I could always hop back in the room and she can flip on the floor.
Yep.
Yep.
Fire alarm is also a good idea.
That's the plan. You can just flip on those floors.
Yeah, I got that.
I did forget about those environmental defenses for a second. I don't know. He is an ape, though, so he might not go down easy. But if he does, I'll need the two of you to drag him over there. I mean, even though I'm a big guy, I don't feel like doing that heavy lifting.
Yeah, might need a couple of us. I'm not the biggest guy.
Well, I have the same body as, I think, Alley Cat, so.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that helps.
Who's ready to die from monkey arm man?
Heck yeah!
Grape Ape there. So I'd never left the room, so I'm like on the inside in that door, and I've got an idea.
Okay.
I got a good idea.
1 second here.
Well, actually, Rush had the good idea.
Wait, what did I do?
All
He
right,
had
cool.
a good idea about the environmental defenses.
Are we ready to go
Oh.
back?
Yep.
All right. Everyone can see us. They could hear us the whole time. Now
Wait,
they
I
can
don't
see
have
us.
food.
Uh-oh. That's not normal. That's
Darn
not
it.
normal for us.
No, that's not normal.
So hey, it's cool. Phil's got us covered. All right. Hey, Juicy joins the clan here. She's doing the food right off break too. Nice, fitting right in. We all like to do that. I like to catch them off guard. Hey, all right. The team's back. You're Rocky's in the system. She's in the security room. Mercury's upstairs in the casino, keeping Bobby Bourbon busy. Rush and Bud have just kind of entered the vault to see access to the vault within a vault. This seems to be like the normal front vault room, normal casino sort of things here, but beyond that you can clearly see the drop gate with the extended vault beyond there. There's a hard lever on one side of the vault gate. On the other side there seems to be some type of palm scan. You can clearly see that. And yeah, right when all that went down, Night Shift notices just in the last split second that security guy just kind of pop around the corner and notice you, this big, huge guy, augmented arms into big gorilla arms, but just talking crap about Bobby, and comes around. Yeah, just about, who's back here?
Bosses, am I right, man? My boss is upstairs with your boss right now. Those entertainment types, man, they can be a big pain in the ass. And I kind of nonchalantly with my hand tell her to hit the floors. Electrify those floors.
He just looks confused at you and instantly comes over to you. What? No one's supposed to be back here, and starts trying to grapple you up.
Oh, that's fine. As he goes to grapple me up, I'm gonna just like do the the push kick to back into the room.
Okay, well let's do initiative here.
Yep.
Ooh. Should I be there as well? Or
if you want to, yeah, why doesn't everyone give me initiative now, just so we can kind of enter in order of events, even though not everyone's in that room in that moment. Let's at least get it there. Bear with me, I know Cam's might go gray here for just a second. I just want to make sure they update here.
Rosh.
No, what is this?
Which stat is initiative on?
It's just your dex bonus.
Yeah.
Dex bonus, okay. D10 plus dex.
Yeah.
I thought there was a reflex.
You're right.
Reflex plus 110. Your ability
reflex,
to
okay.
respond.
You're right. I get reflex and dex mixed up all the time.
I'm at a 16.
I got an 8.
I got an 18.
11.
Okay, everyone help me remember this order as we go, because I'm going to lose track.
Okay.
But this guy goes to grapple you up. He seems to react really fast the second you try to say that. He looks confused. What? No, it's supposed to be back here. And he tries to grapple you up. Give me your brawling.
Brawling is going to be a... Sorry, I just have to look at these screenshots I took.
Yeah, no problem.
It's melee. Brawling is under reflex endurance. Okay, so that was that one. This one. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
It'd be nice if I had an app. Oh, come on. Evasion.
Brawling's top right if you're using the same fantasy grounds as us.
Yeah, I've got the fantasy ground one.
It's like the first skill on the top right, fighting skills.
Yes, it should be right at the top, alphabetical. So
Yeah. I've got social, education, pilot, heavy weapons.
that's not brawling.
No, none of those.
You're naming everything else.
Yeah, I know. I think that's along with my conceal and reveal.
No.
No,
Brawling would be with your.
I think I got cut off.
cut off? Yeah, it's on the same level. It's on the same line. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just. Well, it's your dex plus whatever skill you think you have in it.
What's your?
I'm gonna give myself a 2 in brawling, but I think it's like 3. But I'll give myself a 2.
Okay.
Plus dex.
Yeah. So that's 15 plus 2. That's 17.
Yeah, he grapples you up. He just instantly wraps you up, pulls you up. Your arms are kind of twisted up behind. He kind of turns around. He's like, no, buddy. And he's got these gorilla arms. I mean, just flexing on you. Feel pretty trapped. as he just instantly locks you up, and it almost feels like his elbows and shoulders lock at the hinges when he gets you up.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, hey, come on, bud,
and he
come on.
instantly locks you up and starts dragging you using the rest of his move to start dragging you up those stairs as he's pulling you up. No one's supposed to be back here. What the frack's going on here? He starts to drag. You're gonna answer to Bob.
I work for what's her face.
And the rest of you are hearing all this go down on the comms as Night Shift is grappled up and starts getting dragged away. So who's at the top of the initiative from that? I think it is Bud, right?
Yeah, I'm 8. I got a 18.
You got an 18.
So,
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. I'll go fix this. I need a hand, right? You need a hand for that lock.
Yeah, if you can get one, I can come with you.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. I'm gonna sprint back as fast as I can to what's going on, and how close can I get in my turn?
Yeah, we can streamline it a bit. At least getting you over to the green room, so your next turn you should be able to at least get to the hallway. Just at the end of your move, entering the green room, you just enter the green room enough time to see like the tail and like the feet dragging of Night Shift just going around the corner. Yeah.
So I won't be able to get into my next go? Well, yeah, that's fine. I use my full go to just, like, turn on my heel, sprint, full Naruto run back into to catch up with them.
Yeah, and you can do that. Who was next after Bud? Who got next after 18?
I had 16. What did you have, Rush?
I had 1.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Judy was 11. No, sorry.
Juicy, but I do appreciate the duty.
See, that's the problem. I associate your name with
what
that.
What did you get, Mercury?
Mercury, yeah. Mercury was 11.
Mercury, yeah.
All right, you get to try and slip the grapple then, right?
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Yeah, go for it. You got to give me your brawling again.
Yeah. You said he's got me locked up, right? So like I'm in front of him or like face to face? How did
No, he's got you. He's holding you by the back. He's kind of dragging you feet back. He's kind of wrapped you around in a full Nelson.
So like I'm my back is to him.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just got those big gorilla arms, right?
Yep. That's all you see.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
He's a big guy.
He hasn't pulled out any weapons or anything like that. He's just grappled you up.
So what
with
I
his
think I'm
arms.
gonna do is push off the ground, so like push up with my legs to kind of get air, and then swing my body forward and driving my feet into like his knee area to kind of pull him forward. So leverage my body off of his and kind of hit his knees with my feet to roll him down. So we can't go anywhere.
Well, no, you can give me. I mean, if you're attacking, you give me martial arts, but it'd be at a -2. He's at a -2 as well, so it kind of cancels each other out for the most part. If that's what you're doing.
So,
are you attacking, or are you trying to break free?
I'm trying to just stop us from moving. So I guess it would be attack to.
Yeah, you have two options. You can either attack him, trying to inflict damage while he's got you grappled up, or you can try to break free from the grapple. Because right now he has you grappled up, he's in control. He can move you wherever he wants, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So you either need to break free from that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to attack by. I'm just gonna try attacking his like I said, throw myself forward, hit his knees with my feet to try stopping.
Then give me your martial arts or brawling, whichever for this attack.
That is a 10, and plus my martial arts of 3, so that's a 13. Plus my what is it?
Dex for martial arts.
Yeah, so that's 21.
Did you say you rolled a 10 as well?
Yeah.
Re-roll it.
Oh, you rolled a 10?
Oh, yeah, that's 2 10s.
Oh, I thought
in a row.
10 was the total.
No, that was just the roll was
nice.
2 10s
Yeah,
now.
he's not able to evade it. He's dragging you back. You're able to get the hit. Give me the damage.
Beautiful.
What is melee damage?
It's not melee. It's you're doing
Bro,
the physical attack, so it depends on your
Physical,
body
yeah.
stat. Yeah. What's your body?
Body set. Okay, so my body is 7.
7. I believe that's a 2d6.
2d6. Okay.
Or
That's
top.
8
or
points
is
of
that-
damage.
Is that 2 or 3? It might be 2. I think 2d6. It might be 3.
Yeah, I don't have my.
Yeah.
Can I ask
Anyway,
a
that's
question?
8 with 2.
Yeah. What's up, Danny?
Real quick. Somebody redeemed the player delivers critical injury earlier. Would that be in play right now, or?
Yeah.
Good call.
You should
Yeah,
do
thanks,
that.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely inflict that critical injury to his legs or wherever.
Okay. Well, yeah. First, give me the damage. Give me that 2d6.
I got 8 on 2d6.
8. Okay. And then that's an
Body
additional 5.
7 to 10. 7 to 10 is 3d6. So
Oh,
add
give me one
one
more.
more d6.
Okay, yeah, one more d6. Here we go. That is a 4.
Nice.
So that's 8, 12.
Nice. And then give me a 2d6. Let's see that critical injury.
2d6. Okay, yeah. I'll get you that 2d6.
Come on, dismember.
2
Dan.
1s. Oof. My lowest roll yet. 2 1s.
Okay, so
That's
2.
good.
Dismembered arm.
Oh,
That's not making a lot of sense with this kick to the knees.
Maybe because
Like,
I
but he
rolled my
flipped
body
it.
forward,
Yeah, we
I
can
dislocated his arm.
Yeah, we can say that. Let's say that since he had you grappled up, and when you make this move and kind of pull to kick off of his knees and kind of do that attack, you clearly hear one of the arms kind of like snap at the hinge, and almost appears like he had like locking hinges going on or something with locking joints, and just the amount of force of you kicking off of his knees literally broke one of his arms. As you hear it crack, some sparks fly. He's like, "Oh, what the frack!" And he's just kind of like struggling with you as you inflict that damage. He still has you grappled up with the one arm, but you're able to like knock one arm
He's
loose
got one arm locked on
and,
me, but
and
one's arm just flopping there.
and do some damage in the process.
That's what you get for shoddy cybernetics.
But
Yeah.
Mercury, you hear all this going down, in the comms from night shift. It's all happening within seconds. But you're up there just talking to Bobby, still kind of keeping his attention. Anything in specific that you're doing, or just still, keeping Bobby's attention?
Oh, Bobby. And she's going to put her hand on his leg. Maybe we should just start talking contract details. What do you think about that?
Oh, I can dig that. Give me a persuasion as you notice he kind of gets on his comms. Oh, wait, hold on one second.
What, are you not paying attention to me? I don't understand.
No. Yeah. No, I am. Yes.
This was an important conversation.
Something might be happening. Hold on. No. Yeah, I'm listening. Let's see what
16.
Nice. Hold on one second. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. He pulls out his little earpiece. He's pull out. I'm all you. Let's seal the deal. Let's do the contract. Let's do it. Let's seal
Yeah,
the
she
deal.
just gives a little squeeze with her hand on his
Is it
thigh.
is it on the leg? Like on the top of the leg?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
Oh,
he.
nice.
I mean, he's been flirting.
Yeah, and he takes you over to the side, like you're kind of up in the top casino where it's all the casino tables. Off to the left is kind of where all the card players. At the end of a hall, all the way on the left are these sort of like BD and hologram games and stuff going on, and like AR, VR stuff. But over to the right side, where you can kind of see where you came out the elevator, is another door, and he takes you in there where it's just a very small room of offices, a couple cubicles. You can see a couple workers working on desks and doing something. They all look at Bobby. He's like, "Just get back to work. Keep the accounting. Yeah, no, here, have a seat right here." And he gets in like a little mini fridge, pulling out some bottles of liquor, and like, "Hey, what do you want?" He starts trying to pour you drinks, like definitely trying to seal the deal contractually and do some business now.
Oh, wonderful. Let's talk. Let's talk. This is excellent.
Yeah, and he sits down, and you've got him distracted. You convinced him, get off the comm and kind of focus on you right now. But back over to night shift, and everybody, all going down. Next up, I think it was Rocky. So you're in. Yeah, you're in the system right now, creating that virus. You still need some more minutes to do it. You hear all this going down. You could continue on with the virus, or you could stop that and get on the control node and do other things if you want, or continue on with the main plan of getting that virus done for when you need it for the security cameras. It's up to you and the team. Feel free to talk to each other. You're all on internal comms, but keep it short. It's all happening within seconds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be say like, sorry, dude, about that arm. So they know that I just de-armed him.
Yeah, no, they're definitely aware.
Oh no, they have it handled. Okay, and then with that, Rocky's going to stay on task, and just continue that virus, because that is her job.
Nice. And Rush, what were you doing? Were you following with Bud when he went to go check on night shift too? Okay, cool. Then we'll say you're right there with Bud. You're able to make it up to that level, and now circling back around, that security guy. Yeah, his arm is messed up. He's still grappling you up, and he uses his move to further go up the stairwell. It looks like maybe on his next turn, he'll potentially be at the door to the casino as he's further dragging you up. Just now saying all kinds of curse words to you, Night Shift. He's even like, as he's going, he's like, squeezing extra hard with the working arm and just like cursing. You can see sparks and some oil, a little bit of blood running down from where the other arm has been broken and just kind of dangling by some tendons and electronics. But he still has control. He's dragging you up.
Yeah.
But
now that I'm semi-free, but yeah, go ahead, Bud. Sorry, I forgot about Bud.
Yeah, it's me. So can I get in range of melee?
Oh
this
yeah,
turn?
now you can. You can turn the corner up the stairwell, closing the distance. You can see, you can clearly see everything that we've described up to this point. Yeah.
So you see Bud like skid round the corner at the bottom of the stairwell and then come like bounding up the stairs, and you hear the humming of the monokatana as it switches on, powers up, and he goes to thrust at this guy's head.
And not just a normal monokatana, but a monokatana 3. He's got that mono 3 to ignore.
As I hear that, I say, "You're in for it now, Bud."
Bud?
Bud?
Not you, Bud. Him, Bud.
Oh, things get
Bub.
for a
Bub.
second.
Let's do
You're
head,
in for it now, Bub.
There you go.
head, and then I will add all 5 of my luck. We have any +2s? Or we
No, we're out of +2s unless there's more
Okay.
given over the break.
Cool. I will just stick with 5 luck and go for 8 attack. Oh, it's good.
That's a hit. Yeah, you catch him off
We got one more
guard.
+2 thanks
He
to
looks surprised as he
PW
looks towards you as you make that move, and just looks shocked as you step in and just lay the blade right across Night Shift's, right above his shoulder into the guy, just slicing right in. Give me that damage.
Yeah. So this was a headshot that was factored in.
Oh, that was already factored. I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah. So if you look in the thing, oh,
broken.
Do me and him just go falling down the stairs now?
No, hold on. Let me do this though first. Bud, what did you get?
For damage, it was 19 damage with a crit injury.
No, so let me do the damage first, because this is a headshot.
So yeah, it's 19 times 2.
We did get another +2 just now from
Yeah, I got that.
PW Bindi.
Lovely, thank you.
Cool. Yeah, give me
Thank
that.
you.
Give me 2d6, Bud.
So it auto rolled for me. It was
that's right. You're
a
on F2.
broken jaw.
Shout out to Fantasy Grounds. Nice. Broken.
-4 to all actions involving speech.
Nice. Yeah, you did. We were tired of listening to this idiot, right? And that's
Yeah.
an extra 5 points of damage. As you rip right over Night Shift's shoulder, it just like rips down through his jaw. I imagine as he's like, what? It kind of goes in his mouth, through down the jaw, breaking it, severing it, cutting down through the chest, almost hitting Night Shift as, this guy just gets split in half and falls. You see sparks from the other arm and blood, and Night Shift, you just feel that arm go limp that was now once holding you as this huge body just thuds to the ground. And once again, you almost feel the structure to the building move a little bit, just like when that vault door opened, just from the sheer size of this beast that Bud just took out with one swipe of his Mono 3.
I assume I just fall with this big lumbering guy, as you know.
Yeah, I would say
physics.
you fall and probably covered in some blood, maybe a little bit of oil from the cyberware, whatever, this old makeshift gorilla arms that he has.
Those old Russian surplus.
Yeah, but you're currently covered in blood. You almost have a hard time getting out from under this guy's body.
I look
I'll
at Bud. Let's drag him down.
Oh, you're here too. Thanks for coming. Is that a rush?
Oh, Rush. Okay, I was gonna be like, I'm the one that took out the one arm. Jeez, come on now.
So Rush appears just as I sever this guy's.
Yeah,
You're
like-
asleep
in
for the
half.
danger.
Oh,
You're awake
hey,
for
man.
the pay.
Yeah, just slide around the corner with the gun.
yeah.
Oh. Well, Bud, come on, man. This is like the second fight in a row. You got to leave some for the rest of us.
Nah,
I gotta
man.
hit him.
All right, do you reckon his these cyber hands are keyed to that palm lock?
Worth a
Let's
shot.
try it.
I think you got both of them
I'm
off.
gonna pull the arm the rest of the way off.
Oh yeah,
I
easily.
can.
Yeah, easily done. I mean, with the way Night Shift already had it practically dismembered easily. Yeah, you snap it right off.
We had a little hiccup, everybody, but I think we're back on task.
Oh, I heard. Don't worry.
I look at Rush and tell him to grab the other leg as we gingerly drag this Hulk down.
And I will run back to the vault with this cyber hand and hope that it's keyed to the lock.
Yeah. You get back. You drag the Night Shift Rush. You drag this beast of a body security out from the hallway, at least, maybe pulling it back to the green room, or at least out of the view of the main hallway leading up to the casino that you've been seeing Bobby use and security. What was that, Night Shift?
I was gonna say, once I'm done taking the body and kind of stuffing it in the locker, I'm gonna grab any towels, any like stuff that the performers would like have for cleaning up, and start wiping down the stairs so it's not immediately obvious there's cybernetic juice and blood all over the doorway.
Yeah, you can try. There's definitely not enough. There's not enough baby wipes to handle this mess. Let's just put it that way. You've got a lot of blood, a lot of gear stuff. There's
Okay, I take a couple to wipe my face off,
Yeah,
and then
that
kind
too.
of just.
And you're covered. Yeah, I forgot you're covered. But yeah,
Tail
no,
as old as
you at least
time.
do that. You stuff the body in the locker. You try to do a little bit of cleanup while Bud makes back with Rush to the vault. You've got the arm. You go in, and now you can absolutely see Bud when you get this hand up to that sensor. It goes green. And you can tell that while the hand is touching the sensor and working, it's active. Rush, you can tell that manual lever that you had, as long as that's active, that lights up and is active for you to pull the lever. And then you can kind of hear that grate unlock. You need somebody else to actually physically pull the lock. Like, none of this stuff is on the system. It's like the main vault is the system. This stuff is actually more like analog. Like, you can't, it's unhackable, hence needing the thumb drive to do what you need to do in systems beyond the vault, within the vault. Even the access, like, it's not non-hackable. But at least
get in here.
The hand, yeah.
We need another pair of hands.
Okay, I run in there to
Yeah,
finish my little cleanup job, my quick cleanup job, and run in there.
yeah. What's your body again, Night Shift?
7.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's enough. You're on the top end of that. You're strong enough. As Bud has the hand on the gear or on the sensor, you see that lit up. Rush is able to kind of hold the other level down that's active. You see that lit up. The gate's open. Night Shift, you're able to pull it open. You pull open the grate. You're seeing the extended vault now. As you lift that up, you can see the hard servers there where you've got to put the thumb drive. You're pretty much, all three of you are in there in the vault now, able to get that open to do it. And yeah, and then now over to Rocky. Or I guess we're out of order technically. We can go because you don't have to do it. You know, the three guys had to basically do this maneuver manually to get that open, to get the thumb drive in there to do this. Now we're kind of out of order. Mm-hmm. Mercury, you hear it on the radio and stuff. Rocky, you hear it on the radio. You know that they're accessing, and now you can even see in the system that, like, you know, the vault the extended vault comes up. Like, you can't control it, but you can see it's active at least. But you see the main vault, all the normal stuff. But you're out of order now. Whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. There over the console, we can say, okay, I need you all to, make sure you put the drive in, make sure it's properly secure. Sometimes it can easily fall out. And I will let you know when it is safe to leave.
Is it obvious where it goes?
Yeah.
I need some drive here.
No, yeah, you can see different drives, and you can see where you access it. Like, you know, we'll even say that it takes a while. In fact, if you want Bud, Night Shift, Rush, each give me a conceal reveal. Let's at least give it a little. Let's see who is able to uncover this thing, or if none at all, that would really throw a wrench in the works. But I won't make it too difficult. But yeah, let's at least see who's able to find this thing.
17.
Conceal reveals intelligence, or
yeah, it should be under intelligence.
It is. Yeah, it's in. Yeah.
Yeah, conceal reveal.
that is a 13.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like you're looking around. You're not able to find it, and it's not your forte between a nomad and a solo. But Rush is able to kind of find it within the server. You find like kind of a drive as you guys are looking around in the vault. You're able to slide it in. Mercury, Rocky, you know that the three boys are in the vault within the vault. They've just plugged in the drive. I'll let Mercury kind of call the shots now since you're in charge of the gig. We're kind of at that point. If you want to tell Rocky what to do and kind of take it from here.
Where does this go? All right, okay.
Mercury, do you hear me? Juicy?
Hold on a second.
Mercury?
Low.
She's a bit tongue-tied right now with Bobby.
Ew.
I'm muted too. You're muted.
I praise the mute gods. I apologize. So I think at this point, having heard everything, Mercury has managed to extricate herself from Bobby. Bobby, this has been a wonderful conversation. I'm going to take this contract and review it with my lawyers. This is excellent. I'm so excited. I'll get back to you tomorrow with a finalized contract. I cannot wait to take the next steps with you. Wonderful.
Okay, I'm plugging it in the system. And look, rest of the night, your drinks are comped. Hang out if you want. Feel free to get on stage if you want, but just hang out. I'm gonna work on this paperwork here in the office. Enjoy the club. Do whatever you want. Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, Bobby. That's a wonderful time. Wonderful time. Thank you very much.
You can tell he's excited, and he's on the system plugging you in like he's excited. He finally got Mercury Rising to agree to perform the club.
Excellent. And as she turns away and is walking away, she's just gonna touch your ear. Rocky, my darling, is it time?
Oh yes, of course, Miss Rising. Would you like me to finish things off?
Yes, please. Pull the trigger.
Of course. I admire you greatly. I hope you know that.
Oh, you know I love you, sweetheart.
And with that, Rocky is going to first ensure, like, from the stuff from that data, from that that the thumb drive is for sure in, and that they have the data, and that they have gotten it wiped essentially. Of course, what they were there to do.
Yeah, definitely. They're back there doing what they think they're there to do.
Great. Then Rush, Bud, and Knight will suddenly hear the vault doors close.
Vault doors
close. A little bit of a beep.
Oh no!
Boys, I just wanted to thank you for the wonderful work you just did. I really do appreciate the vacation money. Rocky and I are going to have a wonderful time in the south of France for a few weeks. It's been excellent. I do appreciate it. And after we clear all of the files to remove our evidence, we do appreciate you having to clean up the mess for us afterwards. Have a lovely time and a lovely day. It's been wonderful working with you.
Right there.
I'm gonna look at Rush and be like, "This is on you. On you."
Look, Arasaka was on me. You're right. This is on me too.
This is on you.
Yeah.
I welcomed you into my family. I did that lovely piece of art for you.
That's true.
You know, we celebrated your birthday, and you get me into this mess.
Look, if I had seen this coming, I wouldn't have.
I felt bad for that chick that sabotaged our train, man.
And then you only have a few seconds here, but within that time of just at least a little back and forth, suddenly you hear like psh, not just the vault door close, but you see that sleep gas go on in the vault. Anybody that doesn't have toxic binders or gas masks, let me get all this out though. If you don't have toxic binders or gas masks and stuff, I need to resist torture and drugs first. But aside from that gas coming out, you also see two ports open up as those two spider drones start coming out into the vault room that you're also in. So give me that resist torture and drugs. Don't say anything because you've already said things to each other and stuff. I just want to get that resist torture and drugs for a moment. Give me that.
I've got filters.
It's like while we're arguing, the sleep gas goes off. Yeah, 19.
Nice. So yeah, you basically night shift with his binders is fine, Bud. You get that smell of sleep gas that you're just kind of conditioned to. It doesn't really affect you anymore as a solo, but you smell it. It's there. Night shift handles it with the binders as Rush just collapses to the ground, snoring, instantly unconscious. As these drones start to come out, you hear Mercury kind of signing off on the comms, and this is where we'll end our session.
Damn it!
Oy vey.
So good. Well done. Well done. Of course. And we all walked into the vault at the same time.
So betrayed.
So betrayed.
It's so cyberpunk. It's so cyberpunk. I love it.
So was that a good plot twist? Anyone see that coming? I feel like that was a really good one.
No. I was about to say I shoved that extra arm from that dude in the vault door to block it, but I didn't.
Nope. You didn't say that.
Nope. I was about to, and I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. This is Rush's best friend. That's their friend. We're all good. No.
No, I honestly didn't see it coming at all.
Nice.
I didn't either, but, I was like, maybe, he's just going to be in the system and shut it down or something.
Nice.
It helps that Rocky, and particularly Danny, was so sweet the whole time.
I know. Oh, I need to be protected. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Honey pot. I loved it.
Oh yeah, it was so good. I think Juicy, Danny coming in as Mercury, and Rocky, both of you did amazing jobs. Just so good, and thank you so much for, we did discuss this, and I wanted you to be part of the plot twist. In every one of my campaigns and streams, I try to put plot twists and fun little things just aside from normal game stuff to spice it up. And you guys being part of it, just pulled it off so good. Like, not giving it away, rolling with the punches, the fact they were kind of separating. So I was like, all right, let me have a guard come in. I added the handprint thing. Like, okay, now there needs to be 3 of them in there. Like, okay, now you got to physically, like, I'm just improving the stuff to make it happen.
Knowing with the 3 people.
I just had to make it.
People had to be in there.
Right. And but I think,
so good.
Danny and Juicy, like, just making it happen, just rolling with it, just working with Bobby and stuff. And I kind of like that, Juicy, that you made Mercury have that nice kind of New York / Jewish / Jersey accent thing. Because I've always played Bobby Bourbon with that kind of style too. He's from my when I went and played Chew as Bobby Bourbon in that campaign over on, I think it was on Weave. But I wanted to bring that sort of character in. So it just kind of worked out that they're both kind of talking with that same flavor. Yeah, it was really fun.
It was totally unplanned. It just kind of came out of my mouth the second I started talking as her. I think it was just because I didn't know how to speak as her. And that's kind of my default loud voice.
Oh, me too.
As a character.
Oh, especially in Cyberpunk. I like most of my gangsters are gonna, have that like real tough, New York accent or like a tough Russian accent or something. Like I always tend to lean on those, But I love how contagious that is too. Even Bud started it for a second there. It was fun.
My tough guys are all Cockney, weirdly. So yeah.
It's awesome. Well, this is your American accent, tough guy, is Bud, right?
Yeah.
So
I just go gravelly. Yeah.
So it's funny. He stepped into Jersey for just a split second. It was great.
Let's check the perimeter.
But no, this is great. Look, this was a one-shot. Anybody watching, and for the team and everybody knowing, this is a special one-shot because Ellen and Rockette could not be here. So thank you so much to Juicy and Danny for stepping in and making this happen, and not just coming in as players and characters, but being part of the actual plot twist and kind of making the whole thing fun for the other players and everyone involved. When we do continue on next week, obviously Mercury, Rocky took off. They must have grabbed some money and chips and did what they need to do. They're in South France living it up or doing whatever. We will continue on with this. This is a one-shot, but it is going to affect the team in the game moving forward. We know that Allie and Hades are off doing their thing. Hopefully they come back. Maybe the team calls them. Maybe they call them. Maybe something. Maybe the team's arrested. We know Rush is unconscious. There's some spider drones coming down. Who knows what Bobby and rest of security think? Are they going to find the body in the locker? I don't know what's going to happen. But I definitely think everyone should tune in next Thursday to find out. Let's all be here, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on the Syrinscape Twitch channel. Everybody on YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these plot twists I keep dropping. Let me know what you think about our guest players really rocking these characters. We would just love to get some feedback. And, once again, thanks to Syrinscape for having us. We'll see everybody next time. Take care.
Bye.
50 minutes.